There's been an awful lot of noise from the major parties against the micros lately, and the Senate election process in general. It's been claimed that making it tougher to get into the Senate will guarantee better public servants and keep the ferals out. It sounds more like a push to keep the combative commoners out of their exclusively hand-picked, party-indoctrinated backscratchers club to us. Let's remember the Senate was created to ensure that reality had a voice in government, and to give oversight so bad policy could be challenged by those still in touch with the real world. So why did the LNP want the Senate rules changed? Could it be that during the first year of government, when Joe Hockey was busy cutting everything and attacking Australians as leaners and liabilities, their policies and miserable intent got shut down? It seems to us the Senate did exactly what it was supposed to do. Stop a government from executing bad plans and hurting the people. Now, if the House of Representatives makes it harder for ordinary people to get elected to the Senate, then who, from what parties or affiliated backgrounds do we honestly think is going to fill any vacant seats? Let's be honest, we all know it's an attempt to remove opposition so they can get what they want for their financial backers. It's not about us. Not for 1 second is it about protecting us. Trouble is, this change could let a future government pursue and obtain a majority in both houses to gain total unchallenged control of the system and the nation. Now, under the current rules, you can't fundraise or campaign for a seat until you have 500 members and your party is registered with the Australian Electoral Commission. The government says that's too easy. Yeah, right. I suggest to you, as a complete unknown, without some benefactor or established party backing you, try going public and then convincing 500 suspicious minds to join your new party. It feels like climbing a mountain with a broken leg, and that is on a good day. So do you think changing the rules is intended to further block ordinary people from participating in the democratic process? Because we do. There's been a lot of whining over margins and percentages. So for this discussion, let's keep things simple and discuss the basic principles that we seem to have in play here. What annoys us the most is the attack on micros, saying it's unfair because they use preferences and deals to get elected when they don't actually have enough primary votes to win a seat. Okay, 2010, hung Parliament. Did we have a second election? If majority votes are needed, you would think there would be a second election, because it's been stated by those against the micro parties that it's important that people get heard, that primary votes is what wins seats and elects Senate officials, not deals and not preferences. But no second election, straight into preferences, straight into deals, and hey presto, Australia's first female Prime Minister via Rob Oakeshott and Tony Windsor. 2013, Tony Abbott's Liberals did not get enough primary votes to form government. More preferences and deals, and the National Party elected a government and a Prime Minister. So really, what the members in the House of Representatives are saying is, they like the fact that they can do deals, and they can use preferences to win government and take control of the entire nation, but the ordinary people, they are not allowed the same opportunity and process to gain a lone voice in the Senate and be part of our democratic process. I mean seriously, even by bought and paid for flunky standards, that intent is disgustingly hypocritical by all involved. And we do mean all who support this, not just the Liberals. Any parties that do support these changes, this reeks of an attempt to keep out the voices that wish to dispute their claims, expose their lies and demand that they work for the voters, not forever bow to the all-powerful party line. Now when it's all said and done, this is beginning to look like a new attempt to bring back good old-fashioned branch stacking to achieve a government-desired duopoly. We'd like to make one final point regarding this topic for those in the House of Reps to consider. To all MPs from all parties, we would like to say that you really need to acknowledge one very simple fact. If you jabbering monkeys were as wonderful as you claim to be, micro parties wouldn't exist. We are here purely because of you. Your lies, your deceit, and your failure to be honest, decent, and represent the people, not your own selfish interests and financial backers. So how about you fix your own bad behaviour before you start sabotaging people who are tired of you and your rubbish and have simply decided to fight back? Down below you'll find a link to our party page, core beliefs and our platforms. If you're tired of being told what you can have rather than being asked what it is that you really need, consider joining the Labor Coalition, get a real voice and help us to stand up for what's right and what's fair. Thank you.